Welcome to our channel, where we're here to help you make smarter food and lifestyle choices through practical and helpful tips. Today, we're diving into a topic that's essential, especially for the over 50 crowd. 10 unexpected foods that are hurting your health. We've dug deep into science and research to bring you this list of sneaky culprits hiding in plain sight. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to spot these foods and safeguard your health. And remember, if you value the insights we bring, don't forget to show your support. Let's get started. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have artificial sweeteners. These popular no-calorie alternatives often found in diet sodas, candies, and low-fat yogurts might seem like a smart choice for those watching their weight or sugar intake. However, recent studies suggest otherwise. A 5-year-long study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that individuals consuming artificial sweeteners had a 39% increased risk of developing dementia compared to those avoiding them. Additionally, these sweeteners have been associated with gut health issues, affecting the trillions of bacteria that aid digestion and overall well-being. Experts like Dr. Sir Ray Berry from the British Journal of Nutrition highlight that artificial sweeteners can impact our eating habits and preferences, potentially leading to a preference for sweet, calorie-dense foods. Over time, this could result in weight gain and health issues. So what should you do? Swap artificial sweeteners for natural alternatives like stevia and monk fruit, or simply reduce your sweetener intake. Your gut and brain will thank you. Next up at No. 9, we have protein bars. Often marketed as a convenient, healthy snack option, protein bars, especially those promising a meal replacement, can actually be detrimental to your health. Registered dietitian Dr. Elaine McGee highlights that many protein bars are densely packed with calories, containing as much as a meal or a snack and a half. For seniors, this can easily lead to overconsumption and weight gain. Moreover, some protein bars, particularly those marketed for rapid weight loss, can be excessively high in protein and fiber, while lacking sufficient carbohydrate intake. Dr. Elizabeth Ward, a nutrition expert, explains that such a diet can disrupt the delicate balance of nutrients and lead to muscle loss and fatigue rather than weight loss. Instead, focus on whole food sources of protein and limit protein bars to occasional indulgences. Coming in at No. 8, we have seasoned chips. From classic tortilla chips to savory veggie chips, these crispy delights have become a staple in many households. However, many seasoned chips are packed with sodium, exceeding 600 milligrams per serving. According to a study in the Journal of Nutrition, over-seasoned foods like chips stimulate receptors in the mouth, potentially leading to a 40% higher intake of salty foods. For older adults, excessive salt intake can elevate blood pressure and strain the kidneys. Plus, some seasoning mixes contain MSG, a flavor enhancer that can cause headaches and other mild reactions in susceptible individuals. So what should you do? Opt for plain, lightly salted chips and season them yourself with herbs and spices to maintain control over your sodium intake and overall health. At number 7, we encounter sweet alcoholic beverages like cocktails, wine coolers, and sugary liqueurs. These tasty drinks, often considered festive or relaxing, can be detrimental to health, particularly for those over 50. A study published in the journal Alcoholism found that those who consumed one or more sweet alcoholic beverages weekly were 30% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes within 6 years than non-drinkers. The high sugar content in these beverages can lead to rapid increases in blood sugar levels, stressing the pancreas and potentially causing insulin resistance. Furthermore, alcohol's role in disrupting sleep patterns and liver function adds another layer of complexity for older adults. So what's the solution? Enjoy your favorite cocktail occasionally, being mindful of its sugar content. Consider exploring healthier alternatives like sugar-free cocktails or infused water with fresh berries and citrus. Halfway through our list and coming in at No. 6, we have frozen meals, often praised for their convenience, especially for busy professionals or seniors. Many frozen meals can be nutritional landmines, packed with sodium, saturated fats, and preservatives. According to a study by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, consuming a lot of frozen meals is linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. The high sodium content can contribute to high blood pressure, a leading cause of heart disease, while unhealthy fats can clog arteries and raise cholesterol levels. Furthermore, most frozen meals are prepared with refined carbohydrates, which can spike blood sugar and promote weight gain over time. So what should you do? Prioritize fresh, homemade meals and limit frozen options to special occasions. When choosing frozen meals, opt for those with lower sodium content and minimal additives. Taking No. 5, we have deli meats and particularly processed meats like salami, bacon, sausage, ham, and hot dogs. These popular cold cuts are often laden with sodium and preservatives like nitrates. The World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning it has strong evidence to be associated with cancer. A study published in the journal JAMA Internal Medicine revealed that those who ate 4 or more servings of processed meat weekly had a 44% higher risk of developing colon cancer. Excessive salt intake from deli meats can also contribute to stomach cancer risk. So what should you do? Minimize the consumption of processed and deli meats. Choose fresh poultry or lean cuts of beef and pork and season them yourself to avoid hidden salts and additives. Coming in at No. 4. We have brown bread and baked goods made with enriched flour. Sounds wholesome, right? Well, not so fast. Much of the bread and baked items you see in supermarkets often contain bromate, a chemical used as a dough conditioner in flour-based products. Bromate has been classified as a Group 2 carcinogen, possibly carcinogenic to humans. A study published in the journal Food and Chemical Toxicology showed that rats exposed to bromate exhibited significant kidney damage. The enrichment process can also strip away essential nutrients, leaving you with a product that lacks fiber, vitamins, and minerals. So what should you do? Read labels carefully, opting for breads and baked goods made with unbromated flour. Support local bakeries that use traditional methods, and if a recipe calls for enriched flour, consider substituting it with whole grain or almond flour. In the third spot, we're discussing chili oils and sauces. From the fiery kick of sriracha to the toasty flavor of chili crunch, these trendy condiments can pack a powerful punch, both literally and figuratively. Chili oils and sauces are often loaded with sodium and hidden sugars. The sodium content can be problematic for seniors on blood pressure medication or those with kidney concerns, while the added sugars can spike blood glucose levels. Moreover, these condiments can be high in saturated fats, contributing to cardiovascular issues when consumed in large amounts. So what should you do? Use chili oils and sauces sparingly, savoring their flavor without overindulging. Check labels to understand their sodium, sugar, and fat content, and consider making your own chili oil at home with healthier oils and less salt to control the ingredients and tailor the heat to your liking. Moving on to the runner-up position at No. 2. We have canned soups and particularly condensed soups. These convenient packages of comfort often come with a hefty dose of sodium. Most canned soups, especially condensed versions, are packed with thousands of milligrams of sodium per serving, making them a potential hazard for older adults managing high blood pressure or kidney issues. Additionally, many canned soups contain excessive amounts of saturated and trans fats, which can increase cholesterol levels and promote heart disease. Canned soups are also typically high in potassium, which may not be a concern for most, but for those with kidney problems or taking certain medications, the high potassium can lead to irregular heartbeats or muscle weakness. So what should you do? Opt for homemade soups whenever possible. And if you rely on canned soups, choose low-sodium varieties and pair them with fresh vegetables or a side salad to boost nutrients and reduce the soup pest concentration. And finally, at No. 1, we have instant noodles. Often hailed as a quick and easy meal solution, instant noodles are a regular in many college students' pantries and a go-to for busy individuals. However, beyond their convenience, these dry